Well, it's the Sunday market and it's very early in the morning and it's cold, but little one needs some bits and pieces for school, and Pi wants some another sweatshirt for the farm. It is getting pretty chilly now, so yep, out with the winter clothes. Well, months ago, and it was months ago, my father-in-law asked me about, maybe getting some quails for the farm. Now, I actually like quail meat and I like quail eggs, and I did actually go looking at the time, or at least Pi and I did, but I couldn't find any. And today, coming into the market, there's a chap here and he's selling quail. And he said he's got a ready supply, so what we're going to do, we're going to buy 10 and put them in the duck pen. But we do have to be careful because they can fly. So we'll see how we get on. We might have to make a small enclosure for them. But if they can produce eggs, and obviously they'll produce meat, then great, yeah, it'll add another source of food on the table for Mum and Dad as well. I think it's brilliant. Well, back on the farm, and we have quail. Yep, I'm sure Mum and Dad are going to be absolutely delighted with them. I'm thinking about putting them in the pen over there, but I'm not actually sure at this point whether they can squeeze through those holes. We'll find out. Dad did actually make a small pen inside the hut in the pen. He used it for the ducklings, but there's not been ducklings for quite a while, so that might be a good alternative. Pi's just gone up to see her mum and dad at the top of the farm and let them know that they've got some quail. Well, Pi's just in here and she's just clipping the wings of the quail. Yes, they can fly, so we'll have to be careful. We don't really want to lose any. So Pi's just going to clip the flight feathers and it'll be fine. Doesn't hurt them. There you go, there's another one. They're pretty tame, they're not frightened at all. Just needs sort of, snipping with some scissors, and that's it. Doesn't take a lot. Another one done. Lovely though, aren't they? As you can see, if you touch them, they're quite tame. They're used to it. And the one over there, look, at the back, they're just exploring their surroundings. At least now they've got a bit more room, better than that little case they were in the market. And Pi's mum and dad are happy. Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, It's not too many, there's not like hundreds of them, so they're easy to manage. There's just 10. It's not exactly a commercial venture, this is really just to put food on the table. Well, the ducks are out there having a nice old time. They do like to be out on the pond. And to be honest, it's better for them. Much better for them being on that pond out there feeding naturally than stuck in here. They can have a good old wash. I like to see it though. I do like to see the ducks on the pond. I really do. And when they've had enough, they generally find their way back in here. They know where home is. But no rush to get them back in here, let them have a good old time out there. I don't know whether you can actually see this on camera, but there's literally thousands of fish down in there, all coming towards us. And they think it's feeding time. It is a sight to behold, that's for sure. Now Pine just announced that her dad caught a snake, and that's on the menu tonight, that's food. I'm not at this point sure exactly what type of snake it is, but I suspect it's a python. But she did say it wasn't very big, so it'll be a very small python, which is a bit of a shame really. I don't really like to see it, I don't. I really quite like the pythons, I really do. Actually I like all snakes, but yeah, it is part of their diet, and they do enjoy it, and that's just the way it is. It's not like they just go out killing stuff just for the sake of killing it. You know, this is not sport, this is food on the table. And Dad's just going to open up the bag and let me have a look. I've just felt the weight of the bag and it's not very heavy at all, so I should imagine it's a really small one. But I do suspect it's a python. I'll have a look. Oh, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what type of snake that is. Dad's actually going to take it out of the bag and let me have a better look. It's not a python. It's definitely not a python. And I can't see any fangs. It's not a crate. Oh no, it looks like it could be venomous. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I can't see any fangs. Does he know if it's poisonous or not though? Pice just said that the Thai says Nulao, which means it's not poisonous. And there you go. That, folks, is dinner. Well, Pine's there and she's just bundling up some rice. The old rice stalks anyway. And essentially what she's going to do is just put this straight in the pond and let it float. And the fish will eat it. They do like it. Again, it's just another food supplement we can give the fish that cuts down on the cost of feed. And of course it's more natural for them, which is great. As you can see, Mum and Dad are still out here drying the rice. As you could see by the sweatshirts and things that we were wearing this morning, it was cold, but it's heated up a treat now. It's really, really warm. So yeah, get this rice all dried out. It'll be perfect. And off to the miller, get all the husk off of it, and then it'll be bagged up, stored, and they'll eat it when they need it. Mum and Dad went and had a look at the quail. They're absolutely delighted. It was a bit of a surprise because they didn't know we was going to go and buy any. Mind you saying that, we didn't know we were going to buy any either. We just stumbled across them. It was something we talked about several months ago, and it just never, happened. It's just one of those things. And yeah, just stumbled upon them, and I said, I've got quail there, let's buy some. Again, not a commercial project, something that they can literally use for food on the table, whether it's the eggs or the meat. And hopefully they'll breed, so watch this space. Well, a couple of hours later and the ducks are still having a ball on the pond. Providing we keep the ducks off the neighbouring farmers' rice fields, we'll be fine. And there's not that many ducks now, so they're much easier to manage. As you can see, once they've had enough, they'll just come back to their little pen. What I'm going to do now is just check on the quail and see how they're doing. And they seem to be doing just fine. They're all sort of just relaxing. There's loads of them around there as well. It's a little bit dark in here, but I'm sure you can see them. Yep, they seem to be doing just nicely. As you can see, Pie's in there with them at the moment, and you'll see that they don't sort of run away. Look, they're not frightened at all. Well, fingers crossed they'll lay breed and yeah, be happy in there. Pie was saying that if they do breed, then what we'll do, we'll sort of maybe net off another area, bigger area for them, just make it a little bit more spacious. We'll see how that goes. But the thing is, right now, one of the reasons they're in there, as you can see, Pie's put a board across, is the fact that they can squeeze through this mesh. But they should be alright where they are, no problems at all. Yeah, they'll be quite cosy in there, especially now that it's getting cooler as well. So they will be much better off in there than out in the open. Well, that's about all from Pie and I today. Whatever you guys do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. Don't forget, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a difference. And Pie and I, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.